Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Crafting Chaos with Melanie, and welcome back to Falloween. A little update. I had told you when I was making the banner, the next series was going to be the IOD molds. Well, that's turning into a much bigger video, and it's something I'm learning to do. I'm having to film one step and then come back and film the next step. So it's several videos that we are going to have to put together. So I would say that video is probably going to be either this weekend, like Sunday-ish, or Monday or Tuesday. So it's coming along. It's really cool. I'm having a lot of fun, but it is a little bit of an endeavor. So I'm new to it, so it's fun. So what you get to see and what you will see is just real time, me learning how to use this. So it's kind of cool. So something I thought that I would come on and do today is I have this little bin of items that I buy from the Dollar Tree, and I just put them in a basket, and I have it in the garage, and it's way overfilling. So I thought today it would be fun to pull out a few things and step them up a notch. And what we're going to do is we're going to elevate these projects by making bows. And I'm not a bow maker. I think we've established that. But I've learned a method called the messy bow. And I learned it from Brooke Riley off Refabbed on Facebook. And this has been several years ago, and I love it. So we're going to take, I have ribbon. I have some of my favorite crocheted ribbon from Dollar Tree. I have some buttons. I thought maybe we could use some buttons. We'll see. And I also have some raffia down beside of me. And we'll probably pull in some raffia. And I've got the hot glue gun ready to go. Now this is the Celebrate It. This is that bundle of ribbon that I got last year. And I bought 2 of them. So I'm trying to work my way through that. Isn't it pretty? I just love this ribbon. So I think we're going to stick with the neutrals. I didn't bring any. I have a lot of the pattern ribbon, but I think I'm going to stick with the neutrals on these. Okay. Now, what is so cool about these is I really like these. I don't want to change them. And these two are really substantial. They're heavy. These are heavy. And they come with a really thin raffia bow. But as you can see, it literally just popped right off. But I don't want to change anything on these two. I just want to, I want to elevate it. I want it to make it look a little bit cuter. And then I have these signs that I got. And I think I got these this year. I'm not for sure. And I like them. They're not bad signs. So I just want to elevate them. So on these, I think we're going to do a bigger bow and maybe put some buttons in the middle of the bow. We'll see. All right. So first thing, we're going to do these. And I'm thinking on these, we are going to do raffia. So I need 4 raffia bows. So whenever you're working with raffia, it makes a mess, guys. I'm not even lying. Raffia makes a mess. So I have bundles here. I have this orange, like pumpkin orange. I have some of the regular straw raffia, the color. And then we have some mustard. And I think these are the 3 colors I'm going to pull in. I also have like a burgundy. Wow, this stuff makes a mess. I have a burgundy. So let's see here. So I'm going to put this to the side. And I don't know if you've ever messed with raffia before. One, it's very inexpensive. I got these bundles. It came with 3, I think. And I got these at Hobby Lobby after the season for like 90% off. So, and I bought these years ago. So whenever you get it, you want to just, you're pulling it apart to make it thinner, right? Kind of like the ribbons, the Christmas ribbon you buy that you fray. It's kind of that concept. I don't know what this is made out of. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. All right, so we have some of that. So let's put it. All right, so I'm just going to put this up here in front of me, okay? Now I'm going to pull out a section of the yellow. And I'm going to do the same. Now, I might have to do this 2 or 3 times. Sorry for that noise in the background. My husband's working from home today, and he's in the kitchen. All right, let's see here. My craft room is right off from the kitchen. But, I'm not complaining. I'm really blessed to have a room. My two oldest kids moved out, and so it's just me and the hubs and Maggie. All right, so we had that one. See, that one did really good, and I'm just going to put that up here. Okay. Now let's pull in some of the straw. Guys, these are easy. Easy peasy. They're easy, but they do make a mess. Raffia makes a mess. And I don't know if you have cats, but if you have cats, they love it. I was messing with this stuff the other day, and Sweetie was in here, and she's my big Maine Coon cat. And she jumped up in the chair behind me, and my chair is not big enough for me and her. And she was just going nuts trying to get this raffia. It was so funny. All right, that's a little bit shorter piece. I'm going to put that to the side. All right, so there we go. We got some of that. Okay, so let's see here. So we got some of this. And let's go ahead and pull some of the brown in. The darker color might give it a little bit more of a pop. So I am just pulling this apart. Wow, that pulled apart good. All right. I'm also working on a fun project of rolled roses. I don't know if you've ever rolled flowers before, but I started it, and it's a labor of love. I'll tell you, rolling flowers, you have to like to do it because it is time consuming, but it's fun. It's really fun. I love doing it. And I'm using old book pages. So I'm just freehanding everything. I'm literally freehanding everything on it. And it takes time, but the payoff is so pretty. So that's coming. And then, of course, the mini album is coming as well. So how did y'all like the banner? Wasn't the banner pretty? I love the banner. The banner was right up there with the napkin rings. Love them, love them, love them. Okay, so now we have all this raffia. Okay, let's see here. All right, so what I'm going to do is bring it down. And see, I have all this raffia. And I know this is probably not enough to make 4 bows, but I'll make a couple on camera, and then I'll finish up off camera. I'll make you watch all that. But I just want you to see, how you can elevate. So all I'm going to do is just make a basic bow, guys. Just a basic, like you're tying your shoe bow. And raffia is so easy to do this with. That's why I love it. Look at that. That is a beautiful bow. All right, so I'm going to just give it a haircut. I'm going to come down here and just trim that off a little bit. So there's one. Now I'm going to pick this up. And we're going to make another one. Now this one's a little bit more peculiar because you have short pieces and long pieces, but that's okay. So we're just going to make another bow. This takes me back to childhood, learning how to tie a shoe. My kids, I tell you, I talk about the most random stuff. I go squirrel all the time, but when I think of my children and tying shoes, the one who was a complete nightmare was Brandon. Brandon was lazy and did not want to learn to tie his shoes. And so forever, we bought him, we had to buy him stride right shoes. I don't know if you remember back in the day, but if your child had a wide foot, you couldn't find shoes for him. So I would have to go to Pigeon Forge, to the outlet store, and get him stride right. And they had to have him with the Velcro because he wouldn't tie a shoe. It was, that kid. All right, look at that. That is exactly what that needed. I want you to look at this. Okay, so this is how it came. I saved the bow. Only one made it. I don't know where the other ones are at, but one literally made it out of the 2. This is how it came. And, that's cute. It is. It's cute. But that is pretty right there. All right, let's bring the hot glue gun in. And I'm just going to glue this right here. Push that down. And I have a lot of raffia there, so I don't have to worry about getting burned. Let's see here. Let's separate that. I think that goes over here. Oh, guys, that's so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? And this one, I'm just going to put some glue gun here. Guys, I'm about used all that glue right there. All right, let's bring in the scissors and push that down. I love this. I absolutely love this. See what a little bit, just changing it just a little bit. Look at that. That is so pretty. Oh, that excites me. Okay. All right. So let's make some messy bows. I'm going to move on. Oh, these are pretty. Look at that. Look at that. That is just beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Even standing up, I know you can't see that, but it's pretty. And usually what I do is just put them. Oh, that's pretty. You know, I've got some of these IOD little thingies here. Let's see here. Let's see. You know, I have these little tidbits. Nah. How about this little thing? Nah. All right, we're just going to do the bow. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. All right, so let's put this one to the side. All right, now let's do some messy bows. All right. So we are just going to do, we're going to start with, I'm going to start with jute. Now, I have my big ball of jute here, and I want to do this as the one that's going to tie it. This is going to be the string. We're going to build everything with this right here, okay? And I don't know where I got this, guys. I've had it for years. I have had this. I bought this before we moved to Florida, and I have used, it was a huge, huge, big thing of jute, and I still love it, love it, love it. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to build us a big, messy bow. So let's cut this in half. And you know what? We may could cut this in half again and get 4 out of this. Let's try it. All right, so we're going to come over here and we're just going to start making X's. The concept of a messy bow is just layering up. Now, I will tell you, let's get some of my favorite here. If you have wired ribbon, it works too. It's actually really cool because it gives us some substance to your bow. This is all flimsy ribbon. And you know, I'm going to pull this in because it's here. I'm going to use it. Going to use this. Okay, so we're going to put that there. Let's get some brown. And all I'm doing is just pulling from this. I'm not, and we're going to make 4 out of this as well. All right. I almost wish I had brought some of my wired ribbon, but we're going to go with it. All right, I love this rickrack. Let's bring in this rickrack right here. I love this. And this is stiffer. This is stiffer. And it brings in that mustard color. I love that mustard color. All right. All right, so we're going to bring that in. We're going to bring in some raffia. And I'm going to bring in some of the orange. So I'm just going to pull a piece over because I want to bring in some color. So I'm just going to thin this out. And I don't like doing a bunch of this at one time because when you thin it out like this, that's what makes the mess. You know, if you keep it in your little, the way it came thick, it's not so much as a mess. So this isn't something like you can just do up and have it ready. You definitely want to wait on this till your project, 100%. And I just think this gives it some texture. And I'll tell you something else that would be really cool if I had some, would be tulle, like the sparkly tulle. I think that would be pretty here. Lace, if you have just lace, that would be pretty here. So see how that just kind of, That just makes a mess, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, now we've got orange, we've got brown. And I'm going to bring in one more color. We're going to do this right here, this trim. This trim, and I'm just going to cut this like I did the other, cut it in half, and then we're going to cut it in half again. Now these are thinner. This is thinner ribbon. So by using a lot of it, it builds it up. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got what I want. Do I? We're going to go with it. All right, so now what you do is you find that, whatever that bottom piece is that you're going to tie, and in my case, it's the jute. You can get jute at the Dollar Tree. I saw it. It's in much smaller portions, but you can get it there. And we're going to tie this, and we are just going to tie this as tight as we can. Some people actually even use zip ties. I do not. All right. So we got it, and we're just going to work with it. You know, I'm going to come on here one day with some wired and do the wired, just in case you've never seen this done, because the wired definitely, this is kind of, you know, a flippy floppy bow. Okay, so let's bring in our little sign. All right, so what I thought we could do is we're going to put our little flippy floppy bow on there. So let's go ahead and hot glue this up. Okay, and I'm just going to get the bow on there. Going to get the bow on there. All right, now let's work with this a little bit. First, we need to get a haircut. So we need to get rid of, I could get some scissors that cut. These are not good. Look at these. These are the Tim Holtz. I don't know what. I get scissors, guys, and I use them for stuff. It's not even anybody else. It's me. All right, so let's see here. I want to trim this up. It does cover the sign a little bit, but I don't care. I love this. All right, so I'm going to trim these bows up. I'm just going to give them a haircut. Now, if it bothers you that it's covering everything up, you know what? It is covering things up too much. We're going to have to go up with it. Yeah, we're going to have to go up with it. So I'm just taking this off. I put it too low. We're going to go up. Let's get some of that hot glue off. Guys, this is why I can't keep nails. The struggle is real with the nails. I tell you, I think I'm just going to have to be one of those channels that just doesn't have nails, guys. I'm struggling. Oh, working on this rolled flower project that I'm doing. Yeah. It has not went good as far as the nails. Okay. So we're just going to do that and take it up a little bit higher on the stem. Ow. Uh-oh. I think I actually got me a burn right there. Okay. Now, I'm going to cut these a little bit more. We're going to give this a little bit more of a haircut. And now I'm going to pull in some buttons. I'm going to pull in a button. And I want a little bit of color because I like that. I know it really doesn't go, but I think it looks cute. I don't know. I like the pink. What do y'all think? But I want to put some jute in this. I want to thread it. Let's see what we can do here. So I'm threading it. I guess you would call it that. See, again, with the nails. I'm just pulling something and sticking it through there. I can't get it, guys. I cannot get it. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I just need a little bit. Okay, this video is going to be 2 hours long. What is it on SpongeBob? 2 hours later, and 2 hours later, you have. Okay. All right, let's see here. Let's try. Let me cut a little other piece. Where it's fresh. There we go. See, where there's a will, there is a way. There's always a way. You just got to want to do it. Okay, so, okay. Now, I'm going to come over here. Guys, I'm going to take this out of camera a second and just try to get that in there. You guys know what I'm doing. Ha ha ha, got it. Okay. We got it. Okay. I like that so much better. And all I'm going to do is hot glue this baby. I'm just going to stick a little hot glue back here. Guys, I am running low on the hot glue. Oh, yeah. I like that so much better. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Okay, I've got to get another thing of hot glue. Let me get a hot glue stick. Sorry about that. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Okay, now let's just put us a dab of hot glue there. And then we're going to take our button. I think the button makes it, even though the pink is not in it. However, I think it matches the tones of it. I do. I think it looks good. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. All right. See what a mess? Look what a mess that made. Oh my goodness. Look what a gorgeous bow that is. That is so pretty. I love it. I love it. I'll get that hot glue off there. All right. What do you think? Look at that. I think that is so pretty. Okay, let's do one more and call it a video. All right, let's do one more. We're going to do one more. And the great thing about this one is we have everything pretty much cut out for it. All right, so let's cut some string here. That's going to be, remember, you need a string to tie it off with, right? All right, we need to bring in a color. I did use orange on that. Let's see. Here, I got this. We'll use this. Sorry if that made so much noise. All right, so let's do a couple of pieces of this. All right, so we have this, right? We got our X. We're going to come in here with the little, we're going to come in here with our lace. This is my favorite ever lace from the Dollar Tree. Guys, I keep it when I go, when I start getting low, I go and buy like 10 of these and have them. That's how much I love this. You can do trim with it. You can do bows with it. There's just so much. All right, so let's put some brown in there. Now let's pull in some raffia. I thought I had some already, but I don't. Okay, so I'm just going to pull this raffia apart. Okay. All right, so let's cut some of this. All right, and then we're going to fold this in half and cut it again. And just keep it on there as straight as you can. Raffia's hard, guys. See how it does? And we're going to come in here with the cream. And then the Rick. All right, now we're ready. So you're going to find that jute. That raffia makes it. I almost need more of it. Okay, so I'm just going to use that as part of it. All right, so we got all these. And this is definitely a messy bow. This is a messy, messy bow. Look at the mess. Look at the mess. Oh my goodness, look at the mess. All right. Okay, so now we have this one. And we're going to go up. We learned to go up a little bit, right? So let's just give this a haircut real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut some of this off. All right. We're going to glue this thing on here. We're going to go up a little bit. Okay, we're going to have to, look, the stem came out. Dollar Tree. So all we're going to do is just put some glue in that and it should be just fine. Came right out. I guess you said this isn't Dollar Tree anymore. I was telling my husband it's $1.25 store now, right? You know, I've seen the Dollar Tree Plus, but guys, I don't know. Maybe the Dollar Tree I come in doesn't have it much, but I'm not seeing the Dollar Tree Plus. All right, now let's get us a button. Oh, that's pretty. Gosh, I wish I had that one smaller. That one blends in too much. I don't know. Does it? Does it blend in too much? Let's see here. Put that there. We're going to put that there. Let's see. I'm going to pull it up, guys, and just look at it. You guys might be screaming, no, but guys, I like the green. I do. I like the green. So we're going to thread the green. Let's see if this takes 2 hours to do. This one shouldn't be as bad because those holes are pretty big. No, I got this. I got this one. All right. And we're actually going to go back through. Let's see. Let's go back through. And come back over. We want this one a little bit thicker because it's thicker holes. And then we're going to do the same down here. Oh, I like these. I like these holes. I can get that. I'm blind, guys. I'm blind. I'm blind and I can't work in nails, so. All right, let's put that in there. Yeah, Maymay has a little tool. It's a threading tool, and I thought about getting it, and I'm like, nah, I don't need it. And then I start doing stuff like this. I'm like, Melanie, why don't you just buy the tool? All right. Now that went through there pretty good. Where'd it go? So what are you all doing for fall? Are you doing anything fun? Are you getting the house ready? Do you have any big plans this weekend for the first day of fall? Boy, I messed that up. What did I do? Well, fall really doesn't mean much right now. I will tell you, it rained last night and it did cool off a little bit. I could breathe when I went out this morning. Now, I've not been out in the car today, so I don't know the temperature, but it did seem a little cooler, so it might just be 90 instead of, guys, what on earth did I do? Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to edit this out. Oh my goodness. There. Okay. You know, it's a shame that I get it right up to this point and I cannot get this stupid button threaded. There. Got it. Got it. I'm going to pull through easy. I ain't worried about this. I'm cutting it off. I don't even care. It's rustic, right? It does not even matter. All right. Forget it. Forget it, forget it, forget it. Where did the button go? We are just going to glue a button on here. That is not working. So we are just going to glue my second choice, which is a pretty neutral button. We're just going to put that there. Guys, I'm having to be careful with the stem. Okay. You know, and that's part of crafting. That's part of crafting. You start out with something in your head and it doesn't work and you just move on. You know, some things aren't going to work out. Like threading a button with jute. Not going to work out. All right. Now, I do have some hot glue right there and I know you can see that. But when you stand this up, you cannot see it. It looks really good. I really like it. This is so pretty, guys. Okay, so we took our Dollar Tree items and look what we did. We jazzed these up. Look at those, how pretty. I think this is my favorite. I love that button. That button has my heart. All right, and I'll tell you something else would be cute. No, too much. Okay, all right, guys. I hope you like this video, and remember to give me a like and subscribe. And if I'm not mistaken, this is going up on September 20th, which means this is the last video of the second part of the giveaway. And the second part of the giveaway is from video 11 to video 20. And what you have to do is like and subscribe and leave me a comment. And I'm going to take the names of all the people that commented on the videos. And on the 21st, I'm going to come on and do a live drawing. And the winner of the first video, I have everything ready to mail. I'm waiting till this second giveaway. And from there, I'll go to the post office. And then the very last day of Falloween is September 30th. And I have something good. I have something good planned. And I'm going to leave it at that. More on that next week. Okay, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Until then, y'all have a great day. Bye.